what's up? I'm doing, I guess, well, I've seen the first bank video on Soulplay. I haven't seen a single bank video other than maybe like on YouTube of like a very old player. But so I'm doing the very first bank video. And before I start this, I've always wanted like I have about I don't want to spoil it, but okay, I have maybe like a 12 bill bank, 11, 10 bill, give or take. And I've always wondered, what does a 50 bill bank look like? What does a 500 bill bank look like? Is it just like my bank times 100? I just want to, you know, I've always wanted to see a bank that big. So, hopefully, by me doing a bank video, this will encourage other players to also do it. But if not, it's okay, it's whatever. So I'm going to start off with my main tab. This is my PK tab. I keep my cash stack in the very first slot. Whenever I need it, I just throw a coin there and go wherever. I have all my PK runes, barrage runes, TB, Venge runes, a bunch of mage sets. This is back when I very first started. Every time I start a new server, I always set up my bank. That's what I did here. So I set up what I used to do magic. This used to be right here. This used to be like wizard boots. This right here used to be rune plate body and legs or whatever. This used to be red, like this used to be like 1,000 red D high. It was pretty funny actually. But anyways, continue with the video. I have a shitload of PK stuff because I always PK, so why not be stocked? I used to have a lot more, but you know when money's tight, I sell a lot of stuff. I did at one point have 150 of every single item right here. 150 plus just on PK supplies because that's how much I PK'd. And you know, I don't want to be that kid that fucking died and now he's back at the general store buying all his shit back and we're waiting on him to go PK. So I buy all my shit, keep all my PK supplies here, and then separate my PK supplies from like the rest of just a bunch of random shit. I throw my main pots right here. I keep range and magic first because that's when I used to just do range and mage NH setup. That's when I used to do void a lot, and so a lot of people see me just range to mage and like 12 brews and 9 super restores, which I don't do that. I used to do that on 07 also a lot, and I outlast a shitload of mains. Honestly, I can outlast like. If the mains aren't that good, I can outlast like maybe 2 or 3 of them per inventory. So, you know, you can clown the 12 brews in my inventory, but it actually saves me a lot, and you end up dying if we're deep. Well, of course, if we're not deep, you can just teleport away. But if we're deep, then you'll be the one that end up dying instead of me. Anyways, I got combat potions, which I need to make more of. I got ranging potions, magic potions. All this shit here, super attack, super strength, just my main potions. Then after my main potions, I have a bunch of extremes, except for the super defense, I don't know why I said. But anyways, I got super extremes right here. I thought you could use them in wilderness, so I made a shitload of them. Plus I needed it for comp cave. Didn't happen, you can't use them in there, kind of a bummer, oh well. 3 money bags, I guess I just haven't gotten rid of the ones that I've emptied out yet. Got my Oni X bolts. Covers this. I need to set this part up, but these are the pots that I've been meaning to set up. My ruby bolt, so when I boss, if I boss, vote tickets, whatever. I got just a bunch of random PK items. These are like this right here. After the pots, it's kind of a quick tab. You know, when I'm gearing up to PK, I could just grab each item that I need and set up really fast. Just with it all organized and shit. Oop, forgot the gloves. But yeah, so it only takes me like 5 seconds to gear up. And so yeah, it takes me about 5 seconds to gear up. The inventory is where it comes pretty hard because you know everything has to be in a certain spot and a certain number too. I can't just have random shit just everywhere like some people. But anyways, I got my chaotics right here. This is my 3rd set of chaotics. I actually lost the first set of chaotics because I DC'd whenever the Grim Reaper wasn't here, and they dropped on the floor, and I couldn't run back and pick him up, nor did I have any proof, and no mod was gonna look at me like, oh, you don't have proof, and you died on DC, we can just give him. No, I had to have proof. At least that's what I was told, so I never even tried to get him back. I kind of quit after that. I was like, you know what, fuck it. But then I got bored, came back. I was still wrecking with just the normal ancient staff, so stayed a little bit, got my chaos back. Then I lost my second set to the clan I'm in right now, Alpha Legion. I don't really want to say we're a clan, because a clan is like you mass recruit people and you go fight other clans and shit. And that's really not our style. At least from what I can tell. From how long I've been in it, I don't want to say that's our style. Our style is more of like, I don't want to say we're not a clan, we're a team. You just gather up people who are decent, friends, y'all stick together, fight, and it's really no organized, like, that's the leader, that's the recruit, that's a trial member. It's nothing like that, like an actual clan. So I don't want to say we're a clan, I want to say we're a team. And so this is my main tab, my PK tab, cash tab, pods, all that shit I'll need for PKing. Down here, declaw should really be in here, but I just bought them, so that's why they're down there. Anyways, I have all my, so this is my third set of chaotics. Got my nomad. This is the stuff for quick gearing right here. You know, for rushing, I just can quickly, a lot of times, for sakes of the video, I threw all my good stuff in this tab, because this is actually what I call my, it's not really a rare tab, it's more of a, what do you call that? More of a, just where if I PK'd it, I'm going to pick it up. It's like I call them trophies. It's kind of funny, but we'll get to that tab. So I usually keep like an arcane here for rushing and a B-ring eye. And I just grab all that shit out, grab this, grab that. Sometimes this, or I might use like steads, whatever I'm feeling. So that's just a quick rush setup right there. What the fuck? Okay. That's weird. I need to fix that. But anyways, D hatches right here because I was wood cutting before the video. So if you go to the next tab, this is the tab where everything I pick up. You know, I got my, and the only reason why this random ass spectral shield is here is because at first it was D arrows that was here as the placeholder, and in one of my videos that I was showing somebody, they're like, oh, that's actually pretty ugly. You should change that to something else. And, you know, I don't want to put like a divine there because I use divine. So I just take something that's shiny and I guess that I don't really use, so I throw it right there and it looks pretty, it looks okay, you know, it looks pretty cool. So I got my obby rings, you know, they're not, I want to say they're hard to get, but I just want to say it takes time to get, so I don't really just drop them on the floor and let them disappear, because I never know, like, hey, one day they might be overpowered as fuck. So I keep them here. Rune boots for my Zerg. I don't have a Zerg, but, you know, if I had a Zerg, I would give them rune boots. Guthman chain skirt. Just a bunch of random shit. Dragon plate legs. I use these a lot for random accounts. If I'm baiting people out to the wilderness. Infinity, I use this a lot on my peers to NH. Dragon darts. Once again, I don't think you can buy them in the shop, so I just keep them there just in case. Whips, D boots, bone crusher, Z spear, furies, whatever the fuck that is. You got Arums. I got Bando's boots, blessed spirit shield, armadillo runes. This for rushing. Like 50 of these runes can get me about 10 kills. So you know, I make a lot of money for that. I usually don't rush people unless I'm either bored or I see they're really risking and they won't fight me otherwise. I know they won't fight me. I don't have to ask them. They're not gonna fight me otherwise. So I just get out my rush gear, go out there. Sometimes I one bang them. Sometimes I end up, it takes maybe a few shots. Hand cannon, staff of light, new crystal shield. It's actually a really good range defense, right? So for all the raggers that rag with like DFS and all that, this right here is the best shield. This is the best range defense. Like, let's take a look at this. This is 72 and this is 80. So I use that a lot. Actually, I don't use it a lot because I really don't rag, but if I'm like fighting back a ragger and I need like max defense because they're fucking destroying me somehow, I'll grab that shit out. So I got all the spirit shields just because for looks, you know. I had money laying around, so I grabbed. These are the two main shields I really use, but I was like, why not just grab the Elysian and the Spectre just to have the full set? So I grabbed it, got it. Dagon High Rotar PK'd that off some kid. He's actually in my forums thread. I'm not gonna shout out names, but until the end of the video, and that's for the people I hope to see their banks. You don't have to do it. You know, I'm probably a random to you, whatever you want to fucking call me, but I've always wondered what like a 50 bill bank is, or what a 100 bill bank is, or whatever. You know how some people say, "Oh, I got 200 bill bank." Well, I've always wondered, like, what the fuck does that look like? Do you just have like 20 bulging bags, or I just want to know what that looks like. So, um, let's see. I got Furies, Runekite Shield. I bought this for like 5 mil, so I was like, why not? Bissell Vine Whip, Rage Fire Boots, Vestas. I don't use this. I'm trying to. These are mainly for placeholders. I like to keep placeholders. I like to keep my bank somewhat organized, which this tab right here is not organized at all yet, because I just throw shit in here, and if I don't want to say if I rage quit, but if I quit, I do a lot of dropping, and I drop, like, I see last time, it was actually about 2 weeks ago, I dropped, this may not be a lot to y'all, but you know, to me, I PK most of this shit, so it's not like I go out and I buy this stuff, because I don't use it. So I dropped like 8 sets of Arums. I had 9 sets of Carols. I just had a bunch of this shit. I had like maybe 3 times the amount of what you see right here. I'm not talking about this down here, but of this stuff up here, I had like 3 times the amount or like 10 times the amount that you seen. I just dropped it all because I had like 20 Furies I was dropping and shit. It may not be a lot to y'all, but you know, to me, I PK'd all this. I don't buy PK supplies like stuff like this. I have PK'd, so all this shit is PK'd, so it's special to me, you know. Oh, it's not really special. It's just I feel like I earned it. Let's see. Yeah, so let's see what else. Placeholders, Warrior Ring I PK'd. This shit I PK'd. This shit I actually bought from selling PK supplies. I actually PK'd this too. Never mind. I PK'd a Divine. I haven't PK'd an Arcane or an Elysian yet. I'm pretty sure I will though. I PK'd an AGS. These right here, these are like trophies right here. I'll probably never sell these. I'll probably see how many I can get, but these right here are from me killing PVMers that actually take Ring of Wealth to the Wilderness, which is about 1 in 2 people. Probably about half PVMers risk a Ring of Wealth. So that's where I got all those from. So I got this set, I got the AGS, that's my main KO weapon for NHing. Got the Z-Bow. I need to get a lot more of these because, you know, when you're in a team, your whole point is to try to smite who you're focusing out, or who you're focusing on. You want to try to smite them out. So if we all had Z-Bows, like 5 Z-Bows, if I had like 5 Z-Bows on different accounts, just trading them out, we could actually smite someone out pretty freaking easily. Got the Stead Boost, the B-Ring Eye for rushing, this for rushing. DH set, I usually don't have a DH set, but I actually I rushed somebody and got this. So the bulging bag, this right here is a special spot, you know, for the very last. Because, you know, it will probably never happen, but this is for Fernando. You know, I'm waiting for him to come out and NH me. He's always saying, oh, I'm better than you. I killed you. You rushed me. Whatever. I'm not tripping. If you're going to find me for this, bro. Anyways, I got Karasi. This isn't even my Karasi. This is Brennan's Karasi. He lent it to me, and the reason why I actually have 2 that I lent out. Let's see, I lent one out to Ice Cold, which I'll probably not get back. Let's see, watch this. Oh, he's not online, but usually when I PM him, it says he's AFK down here. Like, you can AFK, or you can PM people and it'll say that they're AFK or whatever. And it'll say it down here, but that's pretty cool. But anyways, he's got one of my Karasi's. This dude named Dev Jr., he gave me 2 bill a long time ago. And when I tried to ask for my Karasi back, he was like, really? You want your Karasi back? I gave you 2 bill. I was like, you're right, bro. You can have it. I'm not going to lose a friend just for a Karasi. The only reason why I wanted it back was because it was my last one. And I like to have one of each spec weapon because you never know, like one, I don't know, you never know when one might be useful other than or better than the other one. Like I know D-Claws is best for rushing in Battle Mage Nomad gear, but AGS is best for like Zurios and shit like that. And then Karasi is good for rushing. I think they fixed that, so I don't know anymore. Then these are like the boring skilling tabs, I guess. This is my summoning. Got all my charms first. I usually have Crimson right here, but when you run out and times get rough, you gotta quickly make like Steel Titans. I'll keep this last one right here for a placeholder, unless I'm scouting Elemental and I see some kid risking like a bill or two. I might take this out and try to use it against them, you know. So this is my summoning tab. Got these to make these. Let's see. This is my herb and my farming tab. This is the tab I call this the abandoned tab. I don't use this tab no more. I don't use this. Well, I need to move the nature runes somewhere up here because I actually use those when I'm rushing or if I'm TBing, which I almost never TB. But you know, let's say I do one day. I need something to entangle. Battle Mage gloves because they're shit. Vanguard is shit, so I keep it in here. Okay, this is just random shit I don't really need. I'm not just gonna drop because you know why not? Like why would I drop? I might use it one day. You never know. I got Elite Void, full Elite Void, normal Void, Completionist Hood, just a bunch of shit in here that I don't use. This is where I PK shit, and it's really not worth anything. But you don't want to leave it on the ground. Like if you kill a dude in full Larupia armor. This shit's like 45 mil, even though it takes a long ass time to sell, it's still worth 45 mil, so you don't want to leave it there. So you pick it up. These are actually placeholders. I think I PK'd like 7 of these sets. So I'm selling them on a different account. I think I'm down to like 2 sets. So I actually make money off of killing them hunters. So and then statues, you know, one day they might become useful. Keys, I just keep them as placeholders for right now. This is my skill. These are the last 2 tabs are my skilling tabs. One is like a resource tab where all the shit I gained, like bones, hides, ores, logs, and shit. And then the next tab is like the tools, I guess, you know. The shit I may use for skilling, you know. And that's it for my bank video. You know, I might as well just throw in like my account information and shit. You know, I'm Prestige 1. That didn't take very long actually. I had a friend. I don't think he plays anymore, but because I haven't seen him logged on, which I would understand him not playing because he's one of those dudes that has like 100 bill bank and shit. Like he's got like 17 or no, I think he had like 17 D-Claws. He's also Prestige 3. So I could see why he didn't want to play anymore. But his name is Killer 1991. He's the one that actually helped me with like 3 of these achievements. He just gave me this shit for free. He lent me an AGS a long ass time ago. So really, this AGS ain't even mine. I mean, it is mine. Like I lost his AGS and gained like 3 more and lost and sold them, and now I got this one. So really, when he comes back online, if he ever does, this is really his AGS technically. Even though I lost his AGS that he lent me, and my bank completely got cleared and restarted or whatever. So technically, I guess it is his AGS that he lent me. But anyways, I got 101 achievements, I guess. This is kind of crazy right here. My time played is only 18 days or 447 hours. When I do age, my account is 103 days old. So I don't know. That's not very much playtime, I guess. I thought I would have been a lot more, but my NPC kill count is only 12k. Slayer points 99. Amount donated is $80. I've never donated a single cent to this game. Never. All this shit is from in-game. So I got 1 yell bank video. Boom. Y'all, yeah, I just put y'all in it. Elo ratings usually around 1700. I'm not gonna boast about this shit. PK points is 3.2k. I'm saving up. Hopefully they add a room pouch to to the server. That'd be pretty dope. That'll save me like 4 spots, 3 spots. I mean, not bad. No, it saved me 2 spots actually, 2 spots. Which that may not sound a lot, but when you PKing deep and you like really low on food, and the other person is low on food, and if you just have one more food, you would probably outlast them. That's when that could come in handy. Um, so yeah, I'm saving up for that, and that's the end of my bank video. I mean, this is about a 10 bill bank, and I'm just curious as to what other banks look like 10 bill, 20 bill, 30 bill, 100, 500 bill. I want to know 2 trill. I don't know. I just want to see what it looks like. You know, I've never noticed or I've never seen so many. I like this one person have like 200 Zebos or something or 50 Zebos. Like how's that look? You know.